Hey, I'm Jonathan Good with Southeastern Land Group, and this is one of my favorite times of the year. I love spring. We've just come out of Easter, just finished up March Madness. We're into the Masters right now. It's turkey hunting season in Alabama. Crawfish are ready, and we're surrounded by all these beautiful flowers. It is a great time of the year. And then we're also in a special season in the land real estate market around Alabama, something that I've not seen in the 13 years that I've been practicing as an agent and a broker. It's really unique time where there is strong demand for rural land, so much more than we normally see. There's shorter inventory, there are fewer properties on the market. So what I want to talk to us today just about real briefly is how to deal with the situations that we're seeing where there's a lot of demand and a short supply of properties. Probably more so in the last 4 or 5 months, I've seen multiple offer situations on rural properties, more than I've seen in my whole career. It's unusual in our market for rural land to see properties trading at over the asking price. I've seen that on a couple of deals here recently that I've been involved with that have been on the market for a while, and then the demand was so strong that the seller was able to get over market. That's unusual, it's atypical, it's not what normally happens, but right now in this market, you need to be ready to take advantage of the demand that's there. So for buyers, just a couple of pieces of advice. One, you want to move as quickly as you can to do your due diligence. If a property comes available, something that you think you might have an interest in, set up a time and go look at it as soon as you can. Secondly, do your due diligence as quickly as you can. You want to find out as much about the property in as short amount of time as you can, because someone else may come along. When you get ready to make an offer, you want to do that in as clean a fashion as you can. You want to offer a price that you feel comfortable with, that's competitive in today's market, with as short a due diligence period as you feel comfortable with, that's prudent for your situation, and with as few contingencies as possible. You know, in past markets, it's okay to have everything your way because you're the buyer and you feel like you hold all the cards. And in a buyer's market, that's true. Right now, there's so few properties and so much demand from buyers. You want to move quickly, make it clean, your offer as clean as you can, in as short a time frame as you can, and get that offer in for the seller to consider. For sellers in this market, don't take what I'm saying as that you hold all the cards. One of the things that we learned from looking at these beautiful flowers is that every season changes. Things will change. We don't know when, but I fully anticipate this market will change in a matter of months, maybe in a year. But in this market, the way to take advantage of it is there's a strong demand, and you may be in a multiple offer situation. One of the things that I think about with this is that sounds awesome, and let's get in a bidding war and drive everything up. And I use the old Aesop's fable, the children's story, The Dog and the Bone. And we all know this story about how a dog found a bone and was walking home one day. He walks by a pool of water that's perfectly calm and still, and he sees a reflection in the pool, and he sees another dog holding a bone that's even bigger than the one that he has in his mouth. And in his excitement to take the other bone, he drops his and reaches in to get it, and he comes up with an empty mouth. He misses both of them because he tried to get something that was bigger and better. And I see that happen in the real estate market, especially in a multiple offer situation. The fastest way to go from multiple offers to zero offers in the land market is to be greedy. And everyone, buyer, seller, real estate brokers, everyone in multiple offer situations automatically assumes the worst about the other. They assume that their offer is being shopped to someone else to get a higher price. They assume that if they're not hearing from the other party, that things are going against them. Very rarely do you find someone that's patient and is assuming the best. And so my advice to buyer and seller and to the brokers representing them in a multiple offer situation is to move quickly, to communicate as much as you can, communicate clearly and often about what's going on. If there are multiple offer situations, depending on the laws in your state or what is in the best interest of the clients, communicate that. But you definitely want to move quickly with clean offers and take advantage of it from a buyer and seller standpoint. but don't get greedy. Don't try to twist the other person's arm in a lot of situations, and you'll be able to work it out. This is a unique time, and if you've been thinking about buying or selling land in Alabama, please let me know how I can be helpful to you. I'm Jonathan Good with Southeastern Land Group. I hope you will take advantage of this unique season that we're in. Please let me know how I can help you with your land needs.